Hi everyone, this is Ida from Optimal Health. I'm back and I'm very excited because tonight I've got a special guest on. We're going to talk about the health of the pregnant woman and how to stay healthy while you're pregnant and how to assure that your baby gets sufficient nutrition, etc. If you can hear me loud and clear, send me some love, send me some likes. And again, if you like this, if you know somebody who's pregnant, please share it with them. And so let's get my guest in here. And I'm going to invite Alison to come and join. Hi,
Hello,
welcome.
Ida. It's wonderful to be here.
How are you?
Yeah. Fantastic. We're enjoying
Good.
some lovely weather here in Ireland, which is a bit unusual for us to have clear blue skies. So we're
That's
soaking up vitamin D these days.
exactly. It's very unusual. It's actually unusual for us too. We've got like the most beautiful summer weather right now, so it's awesome.
Making the most of it.
Yeah. So anyway, I invited you to come in here tonight to talk about the health of the pregnant woman and the baby. So maybe you just want to start by explaining what's your background in this. What's your interest? Why do we talk about that? What's your interest in this?
Well, I'll just tell you my overall, with my qualifications over the years, to become a nutritional therapist. I first did a degree in exercise and health after school. So this was 4 years. A nice, what I'd say, a foundational degree looking at health and exercise, or looking at nutrition and exercise and the benefits to keep us healthy and prevent illness. And then I focused in on studying nutritional therapy for another 3.5 years. And I was working in my local health shop, so I was learning a lot from working there. And after I became a nutritional therapist, I started building my clients, my one-to-one clients, and teaching classes and workshops in my hometown here in Ireland. So I then, like just over 3 years ago, I studied eating psychology to add to my knowledge, to support my clients, to look at every element in their lifestyle and their relationship with food as well. So I have a big interest in supporting people to reduce stress and have a good relationship with food.
Awesome. So I'll just tell everybody that you want at the end. I'm going to put up your website. So if anybody want to contact you regarding anything we talked about or anything else, they can feel free to do that. But yeah, let's get into why, if you're pregnant, why would you worry about your nutrition?
It's absolutely vital. So we'll start with, actually, ideally, that we very much, women would prepare their body for pregnancy. Okay, so they're planning, they know they want to start a family, or they want, second, third child, whatever the case may be. So because the developing baby, the fetus, needs incredible amount of nutrients to develop optimally. So the baby is going to take so much nutrition from the mother. So it's vital that the mother has optimum levels of all nutrients, but we're going to focus on the main key nutrients that I feel need to be not only gotten from our diet the best we can, but also ideally to supplement as well from good quality sources. So that's going to be our focus. Ideally, it's the preparation, but these are also very much for during pregnancy and after as well, especially if the mom's going to breastfeed.
Yeah. Okay.
So a
So
foundation. So overall diet, to keep things simple, it's always sourcing the best quality food that is available in your area and with your budget. So looking at the foundation of having loads of colours through fruits and vegetables. If you can afford organic and can get organic, fantastic, because we are living in quite a toxic environment, unfortunately, these days. And we want to protect ourselves, and we want to protect baby from toxins within the bloodstream. So sourcing organic if possible, and just trying to have that variety, that you don't get caught with kind of having the same few fruits and vegetables. So variety is number one, to get all your vitamins, minerals, phytonutrients that are so important for immunity. There's lots of lovely phytonutrients in all our fruit and veg. And then looking at getting good quality protein. So especially during pregnancy, when there's so much growth going on, mummy's growing tummy, and the baby obviously developing skeletal system and the organs. Protein such an important building block for this. So again, sourcing really good quality meat, fish. If you're vegetarian, having a variety of vegetable sources of your protein, your beans, pulses, nuts, seeds. But if you're not, and eggs being a fantastic source of protein. And then your healthy fats. So over the years, we can hear negative comments about fats, but good quality, healthy fats are absolutely vital for healthy cell membranes. So to keep our cells communicating with each other really well, and letting nutrients and toxins in and out of our cell, we need the healthy membrane. So healthy fats from avocado, coconut oil, butter, nut seeds are fantastic. So they're some of the foundational aspects of eating as good as you can, and to eat slowly and enjoy your food really supports our digestion, and that whole experience of eating is vital to support relaxation in our body. So going on to then foundational supplements to build on from eating a healthy diet is like your prenatal multivitamin and mineral. And it's all about the quality, because the types of vitamins and minerals that are being used is very important, that our body can actually absorb these forms of vitamins and minerals. And one really important one, we all hear about folic acid, okay? But this is actually the synthetic form of folate, okay? And the best form of folate is actually methylfolate, okay? So approximately 600 micrograms of this is recommended, like up to 3-4 months before pregnancy, and then very much the first 3 months. But I would say continue this. It's a water soluble B vitamin, so it's vital to prevent and decrease the chance of neural tube defects. Okay, so that we all hear of the folic, but it's the natural form. So folate is what we get in our food, green vegetables especially, but you'll find in a lot of fruits and veg you'll get your folate, but we need to also have extra from a good supplement source. So that's prenatal, that you're looking for, you're gonna pay a bit extra for the best quality and food source. Prenatals are fantastic to make sure absorption is the best it can be. So then the next vital supplement, thankfully we have sun at the moment, so we need to make the most of sunshine to get our lovely vitamin D, okay? So I like not to be so quick to put on our sun cream, because we're going to block the body making our vitamin D. So depending on our skin color, I would burn quite easily, but you should actually let your skin just be a little bit pink. It's not burnt, but actually this little bit of pinkness indicates that you're getting that absorption of the D3, and then either cover up, put on, I'd use natural sun cream to avoid the chemicals, but just not to be so quick to block out that sun at all. So for before and during pregnancy, if a mom isn't getting the sun, and actually what I would recommend is to get the levels checked. Okay, so go to your doctor, know where your levels are at. So they should be between 50 and 80 nanograms per milliliter, but you'll be given the range when you get back your results. So you want to be up towards the 80 for optimum levels. So depending on what that is, like if you were maybe just below 50, you'd be looking at maybe 2,000-3,000 IU of vitamin D3. So you can get it in spray or get it in capsule form. So go into your local health shop, they'll help you get a good quality vitamin D. And so this ensures it reduces the risk of gestational diabetes, preeclampsia, and the risk of low birth weight. Okay, it's vital for cell division, so for development throughout pregnancy, and immunity, bone function. So it really is such a super vitamin to take, but we store it, so that's why we want to keep an eye that you don't actually take too much. Then the next supplement that's really beneficial for again during before and during is a probiotic. Okay, it's this good bacteria to support optimum gut balance of the bacteria that's going to be most beneficial for healthy digestion, healthy immune system. So when the baby is coming out the birth canal, the baby actually gets its first supply of probiotics from mum. Okay, so mum needs to have a good balance of probiotics. And after pregnancy, like you can get probiotics for babies. So it's just because of our environment has changed so much and so many things are affecting our gut balance, that it's something that we really need to be staying on top of. Okay, so that's another good, again, a broad spectrum probiotic for mom throughout the pregnancy would be fantastic. Next is iodine. So we don't actually hear that much about iodine, but again, because it's hard to actually get enough iodine in general, because if we're not eating that much seafood or seaweed, it was very traditional, obviously in Ireland, surrounded by water, very traditional that my grandparents would have eaten a lot of seaweed, but it's coming back now, so people are getting more aware, but not everyone wants to eat seaweed. So, if you can, that you can get seaweed sprinkles, that just a little bit on food is a great way to get iodine. Seafood, eggs is another, the yolk holds some iodine. But again, to ensure that you have enough, I really like, and I actually have it here, it's a seaweed supplement called Sea Greens, and it's the Foundation of Health is the company. So there's a really nice amount of iodine, but with loads of trace minerals. Okay, so it's the synergy of all these minerals are really fantastic. For iodine is needed for the baby's brain and nervous system and for healthy metabolism. Okay, because we know it's really important for our thyroid function.
Yeah.
Okay, is that all clear so far?
Yes. I think seaweed is coming in. I mean, we don't have a tradition either in Denmark, but starting to get all the sushi. I think people are getting more more of that. But obviously now when you're pregnant, you don't want to go and have all your sushi. But
exact. That is a very good point.
yeah, but seaweed isn't. It's not very much. It's not very common in Denmark either. But I think it's slowly picking up.
Yeah, even some like sea salts or mixes, they're adding a little bit of kelp in there. So like, you know, looking for those little condiments that you'd add to your food. It can be just it's been consistent, you know. We don't have to go have loads at any one time, but having it most days is brilliant.
Yeah.
Then of course, like iron, it's well known that pregnant women need up to 50% more iron during pregnancy because they're growing this little human being, which needs all this oxygen and nutrients to develop optimally. So for the mom to look at the sources, good quality red meat, your green vegetables, but it can be hard to get enough without supplementing. And a food-based one that won't be constipating is always a good idea, you know. And there's a supplement company that I use here that's from the UK, Tira Nova. They have a lovely food-based iron in capsules, so that's a lovely one. So again, like, keep an eye with getting bloods to know where the levels are at, and also needing vitamin C to absorb the iron. So all those colors, your red peppers, your oranges, your mangoes, sweet potatoes, big fan of sweet potatoes. So that's a lovely source of vitamin C and other antioxidants, and I just think it's yummy. So the next, we're looking at, like, magnesium is a really vital mineral for so many things, and actually keeping mom relaxed during pregnancy. It's really important for connective tissue. So as the mom is growing, tummy's growing, baby's growing, and like obviously all the connective tissue, skeletal system of the baby, magnesium is a big component of that. It's going to support if there's insomnia or constipation. Magnesium is very relaxing on the bowel, so it'll support to have daily bowel movements. And you can actually get, so yes, we do our best to get as much in our food as possible. Your green leafy veg, almonds are a lovely source. But to get a bit extra, there's magnesium oil that you can put on maybe half an hour before going to bed. I like to put it on my shoulders. So you don't need to be pregnant to use it. I'm not pregnant. So it's really relaxing. And if there was cramps, like if the mom was getting any cramps, it can really be a big indicator that there's not enough magnesium, because magnesium relaxes muscles. Yes. It works with calcium. Calcium's the contractor, magnesium's the relaxer. In general, people get enough calcium but not enough magnesium. So that's where supplementing is really fantastic. Okay, so then we're moving on to the last, but still so vital, is omega-3. Okay, so for the developing brain, this omega-3 is, you can, there's DHA and EPA is the breakdown of omega-3, and this, especially the studies show DHA is absolutely vital for brain development, for vision, for immune system, for absolutely basically everything. And it supports like kids who've had enough DHA in the womb and in their early years of development. It supports less ADHD, helps concentration. And an interesting interesting fact is that the baby's brain grows 260% in the last trimester.
Wow.
In the first year, it grows 175%, and then only 18% in the second year. So, mom taking
needed.
Really needed. It is just going to be soaked up by those brain cells. So, by mom taking around 3 grams of a good quality omega-3, so I actually now would recommend alga oil as a great source, because fish oils, because of the oceans being quite polluted, we need to be very careful. There could be mercury in some fish oils. So yeah, alga oil is a really fantastic source.
And you want to get an algae oil that's grown in a safe environment. So if it's marine, we've got the same problem, right? So that's what we want. We want it out of the sea, actually.
Okay. Absolutely. Okay, so I think I've packed in quite a lot of information.
We've got a question here, and we've got a question. It's here, and can you see it?
No, I can't actually see it.
No, you can't see it. Okay, I'll read it to you. What would be your top 3 supplements to take?
My top 3?
Yes.
Okay, well, a really good Okay. Okay. The prenatal with the right folic acid, and with a really obviously good supply of vitamins and minerals, so that's foundational. I think again, like vitamin D, because especially, depending where you're living, like some people can be really deficient. So I just think, and the studies are there to show the difference when you have optimal levels, the positive effects that it has on the baby. And my third, again, like iron is a foundational one. So yeah, they would be my 3 if I have to pick.
Okay, cool. Thanks so much. And we've covered a lot. So maybe to help everybody, just quickly, just run through them, just wrap it up. Like first we spoke about like the healthy, the natural diet, and getting the proteins and the vitamins from actual natural source.
Yeah, and then hydration, like good quality water. I like to put a squeeze of lemon in my water, just to support liver health. As I said, our body has to deal with a lot of toxins. So and especially getting pregnant, the clearer we are, like I talk about our pathways, elimination pathways being clear. I work with my one-to-one clients a lot and making sure their liver, their bowel, the kidneys, the lymphatics are all working really well to eliminate toxins that we're going to naturally take in. So, if you're drinking a lot of tea and coffee, to replace them with herbal teas it's going to be really beneficial. And then, as I say, relaxing around food so that you're actually going to be able to digest and assimilate nutrients. And then do your research. We're, have given you a lot of information here. Go to your local health shop and just, look at it broadly. With getting the best quality supplements you can get. And depending, just know, like you might need extra magnesium at the very beginning, but then you might feel you're not sleeping as well, you feel a bit tense. Then add your nice magnesium oil in the evening. If you know you're not getting enough iodine, do your best to add a bit of that seaweed sprinkle. If you're not doing that, don't want to, then you'd add that nice seaweed supplement, So it's an individual decision, but be informed. Don't get stressed about it. It's just looking at the right sources of information. It can get confusing. You know, reach out, my website, alisonhealth.com, you know, reach out to me. I work with clients on Skype, and I'm also going, by the end of the year, I'm developing an online course for pre, during, and post pregnancy. I just think the information is so vital.
Thanks so much.
Thank you for having me.
We've got this ebook, and to no surprise that we have got an ebook today as well. So if you want to get the ebook, down here in the comments you can write pregnant, and then you will get the ebook, and that actually sums up all that we spoke about now. So please do that. If you know somebody who would benefit from knowing this, benefit from seeing it, who's pregnant or planning to be, share it and like it, so that we can get this information out, because we think it's very important. So Alison, my friend, thank you so much.
Thank you. Lovely, Ida.
And,
take care.
I'm sure everybody got a lot of value from this. So thanks so much.
Thank you.
We'll see. I will be back next week. Same place, same time. So thanks so much for